Hi everyone, and welcome back to English Without Borders. It's Kayla, your English language coach, who helps you improve on your English fluency, pronunciation, and confidence. Today's topic is about 3 ways on how to make a study schedule so that you can really start to make significant advancements in your English language learning journey. So make sure to take notes, write these tips down so that you can start using them today to create a better and more structured learning schedule for yourself in English. My number 1 tip and the most important thing that I always do with my long-term language students is know your why. Something that is crucial and essential for us, especially in those really tough moments where we feel unmotivated, we feel tired, we feel like we've hit a wall and we're not making any advancements in our English language. It's so important to know, why am I doing this? What are some words or some motivating factors that can keep pushing me forward and help me feel passionate about my English language learning journey, even when I feel at my absolute worst? So what is your why? Tell me your biggest motivation, your biggest reasons, the biggest passions you have that are pushing you forward and driving you towards learning English. I normally recommend students to have at least 3 things that they physically write down and put somewhere where they can always see these factors or these motivating things when they are studying. So if you always study in a certain place in your house, put these things on the wall where you always see them. Or if you always use a certain notebook to take notes, write down vocabulary, write in English, please put these things in the front of your notebook, the very first page where you will see them every time you start your English classes. This will help pick you up in your darkest of moments and your most unmotivated days so that you can keep moving forward. Now, my second tip I have for you is consistency. And this is where the actual scheduling part becomes really, really important for learning a language or for learning anything in general, really. These tips can work for any sort of subject or other language that you want to learn. People often, when they try to be more consistent, become too ambitious. And they'll say, for example, I'm going to study English 2 hours every single day without fail until I feel confident enough to take my English test. However, those, number 1, are not very measurable goals. Number 2, the time frame you set for yourself will make it hard to be consistent. We need to take into account the time every day that we need to dedicate to family, to work, to other obligations, to our hobbies, things that we do for fun, making food, commute time to work. These things take time out of our day. So we need to find, what are the moments of my day that I know that I'm alone, I can have no distractions, I can avoid interruption, I can be by myself and really focus and concentrate on my English study. So this could be waking up 15 minutes earlier every day to do 15 minutes of reading in English. And then during my commute to work, if I drive in the car or I'm on the train and I can listen to headphones, I can listen to half an hour of an English podcast to work on my listening skills. If I want to work on speaking, I can set up a time frame of half an hour every week where I speak with an English practice partner. When it comes to time frame and scheduling in this consistency in your English learning, my best recommendation is to go for smaller amounts of time, but ensure that you do it every single day. Even if it's only 15 minutes a day, if you do that every single day, that consistency will help you grow more and more quickly in English than an hour per week that you only do one single day. So this consistency in scheduling in when we will have these moments to have less interruption and be more focused on the English language is the best thing to do. And my third recommendation when it comes to creating your English learning schedule is to create an action plan that aligns with your goals. So, for example, I know that in English, I want to be able to read, write, listen, and speak. However, if my goals are more towards being able to travel, perhaps I want to focus more on listening and speaking skills because that's what I need to converse in everyday conversation when traveling. Or if my goals are to become an English author and write English poems, for example, I want to focus more on my reading and my writing. So we need to make sure we have a wholesome idea of what our learning is. We can't leave any one of these important learning factors out, but feel free to give more or greater priority to those things that are more important for your specific goals. If you want to be a news broadcaster in English, you're going to need to practice speaking a lot and feel very comfortable and confident in your manner of speaking. So make sure your action plan puts in time for specifically focusing more on those things that maybe you are weaker at or you will need more in the future. A part of this as well is making goal-specific benchmarks or milestones, okay? So if you have a bigger goal of getting a perfect grade on your English exam, then we need to break this into smaller goals that we can do on a weekly or a bi-weekly basis, for example. These short-term goals will help you remain consistent, motivated, and give you that little reminder every day of when you have to do something by. It's good to create deadlines for ourselves. And these can be really simple. Something as simple as, by Wednesday, I want to have a 30-minute conversation with my English speaking partner. Or by the first day of next month, I want to finish this book in English. Or this week, I want to journal and write down my thoughts every single day for 5 minutes in English. So making simple, small, achievable, and realistic goals in a consistent manner can help you reach those long-term goals much quicker, much easier, and with much less stress. So to recap my recommendations for creating a schedule for learning English, we need to know our why, our motivation for doing things. We need to be consistent. A little a day is better than 1 hour every week. And number 3, we need to create an action plan that aligns with our goals and brings us closer to our greater goals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let us know in the comments below any other tips or tricks that you use to create a better English learning schedule for yourself. Until then, see you next time and happy learning.